What is up, Print Squad? I'm back with another video, and today I'm doing a video that I actually already did in the past, but I had a couple of questions about it, so I guess I need to go into more detail. But before I do that, I kind of want to rant a little bit, just a little bit this time. If you guys have been watching my videos, you kind of see where I started from. You know, I started back in the day just doing nothing but the vinyl transfers, like the heat press vinyl, whatever you want to call it, vinyl transfers, heat press vinyls. And then I eventually moved up to screen printing. And back when I started doing t-shirts, you had people that was doing t-shirts, you know, printing t-shirts and stuff like that, but there was nobody that was giving out very detailed information. So, you know, they give you little tips and stuff like that, and a lot of it you kind of had to figure it out for yourself, or do trial and error, and, you know, figure it out from your mistakes. So, you know, with my videos are not going to be step by step, as far as, okay, you follow everything I do step by step 100%. You know what I'm doing, I'm here trying to offer help and assistance, and, you know, kind of give you ideas of what you need to do to, you know, get into this t-shirt business, basically. So, and it's no way, like, if you talk to me and 1,000 other screen printers across in different states, we're gonna tell you different things. Even if you go on here and you look at different YouTubers who do screen printed videos, a lot of us do things differently. So, you know, it's not gonna be anything that is like 100%. And like some of the stuff that I do in the videos, you know, it's kind of to give y'all ideas. That's why, like, when I make mistakes and stuff like that, I kind of show it to you. When I figure things out, I show it to you, and I explain to you what I did in certain situations. So when I'm doing these videos, you know, I'm not gonna be able to tell you every little thing step by step by step. So, you know, a lot of times I try to do the videos when people ask questions, you know, to help better, so that I won't have to like type so much. A lot of times when you're typing like that, you leave stuff out. Even doing videos, sometimes you leave stuff out. So enough rambling, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into this, okay? In the last video that I did about this, I had said something about I was gonna do a 6X shirt, to show you what size print to put on the shirt, but I actually do not have a 6X shirt in stock. But when I'm doing these videos, I may not tell you the exact 100% thing for each size, but I do give you enough information to be able to think just a little bit and figure it out. So right here I have some different shirts, and I tried to color code them. So right here, as far as this is a 2T and a 4T right here. So basically, with your 2T and your 4T right here, you have your, right here you can see the seams, the sleeve seams. So the way that I would tell what size to put on here is, I don't want it touching this seam. And for the little kid shirts, a lot of times you can put the design a little bit bigger than what you would put on adult shirts, because, you know, little kids that usually are really little, sometimes the little shirts fit them pretty tight and stuff like that, you know, form fitting on them. A lot of us, you know, we wear our shirts loose and stuff like that. Some of us wear them tighter, but, you know, overall. So right here, if I was going to print a design on this shirt right here, what I would do is take this tape measure right here, and you can use a meter stick, a yard stick, a T-square. It's a lot of different things you can use. So I would measure from these two seams right here. Okay, right here on these two seams, it is about 10 inches. Okay, so because this is a very small shirt, I feel like I can be like a couple of fingers in with my design on each side. So if I go here and I do this, put a couple fingers in, a couple of fingers in, my design would end up being about 8 inches, wide. So it's no 100% formula to this. You know, you just do what you feel looks nice. You don't have to follow every single thing I say 100%, but basically something that is about 8 inches would be 8 inches wide would be fine on this shirt right here. And as far as the length, you know, you want to leave you know, about 4 fingers from the bottom and about 2 fingers down from the collar right here. So if you look, you can do probably about maybe 7.5 or 8 here going down, you know, but I would do it in proportion to the width. That's usually how I do my designs. Now, a basic size for my shirts is gonna be 12 by 12. So my designs are based on 12 by 12. If you want anything bigger than a 12 by 12, that's going to cost extra, because then you're wanting an oversized print. So basically, even if I'm printing this shirt right here, now if I'm screen printing, I'm going to use one size for all, just like I said in the other video. And I'm going to link the other video up right here, right over here, so you guys can check that out just in case you need more info or you're interested in that. I'm going to take this, that the person that had the question was talking about vinyl shirts, because if I'm screen printing, they're all going to be the same size unless the customer want to pay for the extra screen. So, okay, right here. And hopefully that was enough. Now this is a 4T, and I'm not gonna go through and show y'all every single shirt and every single size so you can like go and write it down. Some of this stuff is very simple and very easy. You can figure it out. You know, all you gotta do is take your measuring tape. Even if you just do it like this, but I do it by eye a lot of times. But if you take your measuring tape, okay, this is 12 inches. So I put my 2 fingers here, and then see what you come up with. You know, you can do that for yourself if that's what you want to do, but I'm not going to be able to go through and do every single size. I'm here as an aid to help you. You know, I can't do everything for you. I can't tell you every single thing. Some things you are going to have to figure out on your own. And I just can't see anybody being able to run a successful business without learning how to figure out some things on your own. I mean, when I first started this business, I learned a lot and had to incorporate it into the business, because it was some things that I was doing, like as far as when I first started, I was not taking a deposit. That was the first hugest mistake you could ever do in a business like this, because if they don't pay and you have already paid for the shirts, you out of all kind of money and time and everything else. Enough with these smaller shirts. I did have some youth extra small and an adult small that I was gonna do, but basically my thing is the designs are 12 by 12. You know, that's like a basic estimate of a design. But when you got the smaller shirts, you have to print the design smaller. Now, with these smaller shirts like this is an adult small, okay? If you measure the sleeves right here, it's about 15 inches, 15 and a half inches. So basically, if you did a 12-inch design on this, it would fill out the whole shirt. But, you know, I would do 11 and a half or 12 on all of the shirts. You know, 11 and a half inches, 12 inches wide is basically the width that I would do on the shirts. Okay, so that's an adult small. And if you want to see some of the other sizes, you can check out that video that I got linked right up here. So I'm gonna go on to these larger sizes right here. Now I do not have a 6X, which is what the question was about, but I do have a 4X and I do have a 5X. And a 4 and a 5X, both of those shirts are, they're not the exact same size, but you know, you can get by with designing, putting a design on both of these that is similar size. So right here I'm gonna do the 4X. Alright, with this 4X right here, now if you take this 4X and you measure from sleeve to sleeve, the sleeve seam to sleeve seam, okay, this is about 26 inches. The widest roll of vinyl that I usually purchase is 20 inches. So with this being 26 inches, my design is not going to even be 20 inches wide. If I'm doing this right here, this 4X shirt, my design is going to be 12 inches wide. That's going to be what my design is, 12 inches wide. Sometimes I may do 12 and a half, you know, and I'll give them that. But if you want a design that's bigger than 12 and a half, then, you know, you're going to have to pay extra. Now, if you want to do a design up to about 20, I would say 20 inches wide, because, you know, when you go get to people wearing the bigger shirts, you know, a lot of times the shirt is you're only going to be able to go so far out on the shirt and see the design, because sometimes how we are made, the shirt, you don't want to print it out so big. You know, you want to have it to where you can see the full design. Like this design I have on this shirt right here, you know, it's it could have been a little smaller, you know, but I wanted to make it as big as I could. This is for my training, my basketball training and conditioning group that I have. So, you know, I did it how I wanted it, you know. But if I have a customer that wants oversized prints and to be honest with you, on a 4X shirt, you can print up to 22 inches wide. But who has a design that's 22 inches wide usually, you know? I mean, so if you have a 4X shirt, you can print up to a 22 inches wide. But I'm printing a 12-inch design on these 4Xs and 6X shirts unless they are paying for oversized prints. Right here, just for the sake of answering the question, this is the 4X. I'm going to toss it out of the way. And I'm going to go right here with the 5X because I do not have a 6X. Okay, so when I take this measuring tape and I measure from this seam right here over to this seam, it is 29 inches. Okay, so with this being 29 inches, if you really want to go all out, you can probably, let me make sure this is 29 inches, because yeah, this is 29 inches. You could probably do a 24-inch design on the chest and get away with it. I don't know, I wouldn't go no bigger than 22, even with oversized, but you probably do like a 22-inch wide design. But if you, I mean, that to me is kind of going overboard. I mean, I just would not want to print no 20-inch wide design unless the customer specifically said, can you make it 20 inches wide across my chest? That's the only way that I would do it. Other than that, I'm putting a 12-inch wide design and the design to be in proportion. So the width will be 12 inches, and depending on how tall the design is, you know, will be in proportion. So hopefully this video answered the question and helped you guys out. If it did, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And if you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell so you won't miss out on my future videos. And also, if you're interested in any of the equipment and supplies I use, you can check down below. I'll leave a link in the description box for my equipment and supplies, and a few other things down there like coupon codes and where you can save money with credit card processing. So if you're interested, check that out down below. I appreciate you guys watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Print Squad out.